photograph in the dark of my mind. Edges burned from the nights you were mine. Every whisper of rain on the glass sounds like footsteps from our past. I still hear your name in the quiet of dawn, like a war that keeps raging though you're gone. And I try to outrun every shadow you made, but your ghost is a fire that refuses to fade. You're the fire that won't fade from my bones tonight. Every scar still burning in your light. I scream your name through the thunder and flame, but the sky never answers the same. You're the fire that won't fade in the dark of me. Every memory still chasing me free. Even when the world falls away, you're the fire that won't fade. I walk through the ruins of everything we built, through the dust of regret and the weight of the guilt. Every street sings the echo of you, like a chorus I can't unhear. And the city lights flicker like broken stars, while your silence keeps tearing my heart apart. Every heartbeat fights through the smoke and the pain, but your flame in my chest still remains. You're the fire that won't fade from my bones tonight. Every scar still burning in your light. I scream your name through the thunder and flame, but the sky never answers the same. You're the fire that won't fade in the dark of me. Every memory still chasing me free. Even when the world falls away, you're the fire that won't fade. In the silence after the storm, I'm still reaching for where you were. Every breath feels like your goodbye. Every tear like a final word, but the ashes still glow in the night. You're the fire that won't fade from the wreck of my guitars slowly roar into fading echoes. Acoustic fingerstyle returns softly beneath swelling strings. The final chord lingers like distant thunder, fading into silence. I left the light on in the hallway again, like maybe you'd walk through the door. Your jacket still hangs where you left it that night. I can't move it anymore. The clock keeps counting every silence. Your name still lives in every room. I try to tell myself you're gone, but my heart refuses truth. Every whisper in the dark still sounds a little like you. I'm still waiting where your love used to stay, holding on to words you never said. Every night I hear your voice in the rain, like a ghost inside my head. And I'm calling through a sky that won't reply, through the echoes of what we were. You moved on into someone else's life, but I'm still waiting here. The photographs still breathe your laughter, frozen inside every frame. Sometimes I swear the air remembers the way you said my name. I walk the streets we used to wander, but every corner feels so strange. Love turned into quiet shadows. Nothing feels the same, and every lonely midnight still circles back to you. Still waiting where your love used to stay, holding on to words you never said. Every night I hear your voice in the rain, like a ghost inside my head. And I'm reaching for a memory of fire while the world keeps moving on. You found another heart to hold tonight, but I'm still holding on. Maybe someday the silence will fade, maybe someday I'll breathe again. But every dream still ends the same, with you walking and awakening. Dark and through the years, every heartbeat calls your name in the night, drowning slowly in my tears. If love can disappear without goodbye, why does it still live in me? You close the door on everything we were. still waiting for you to see. And the silence answers softly, you're never coming back to me. I still wake up reaching for the shape you left in bed. Your side of the pillow still remembers what you said. The window lets the morning fall across the empty wall. I swear I hear your footsteps, but there's no one in the hall. I keep your shadow hanging in the air, like you might walk back if I'm still there. My heart stayed behind in the moment you walked away, still beating in echoes of the words you didn't say. I tried to move forward, but time won't let me rewind. You took all the love with you, but my heart stayed behind. Your jacket in the corner still smells like late July. I hold it like a memory that refuses to say goodbye. And every quiet midnight turns louder than before. The silence says your name like it's knocking at the door. I try to let you fade out of my mind, but love like yours leaves scars in time. My heart stayed behind in the moment you walked away, still beating in echoes of the words you didn't say. I tried to move forward, but time won't let me rewind. You took all the love with you, but my heart stayed behind. Maybe one day I'll breathe without your name. Maybe one night the memories won't remain. But tonight the moon still shines through the blind on the part of me you left behind. My heart stayed behind where your hands used to hold mine, still lost in the silence of a love frozen in time. I'm learning to live with a ghost in my mind. You walked into the distance, but my heart stayed behind. The room still remembers the girl I used to be before your goodbye became part of me. As you keep the window open, like your footsteps might return. Every quiet in this bedroom feels like something slowly burned. Your sweater on the hanger still remembers how you stayed. And the air inside the silence carries words you never say. I replay the way you held me like a promise in the dark, but forever slowly faded right before my heart stayed here, where you used to breathe my name. In the light of every morning before love began to change, I was holding all your tomorrows like they were already mine. But you walked into another life and left my world behind. There's a shadow in the hallway that still moves the way you did. Every corner of this memory knows the love we try to live. And the quiet grows around me like the ocean in the night, while your absence keeps expanding through the echo of goodbye. I keep searching through the silence for a reason I can keep, but the truth is slowly breaking every promise in my sleep. But you walked into another life and left my world behind. Soft whispers drifting through the dark, your memory breathing in my chest. Even when the night grows quiet, my love refuses rest. Stay here. My heart stayed here, in the place you left it bruised. Still believing every moment that we had was never yours. I was loving you completely, every second you were mine. But you walked into another life and left my heart behind. And I keep softly breathing through for the emptiness you made. And my heart is still waiting where you stay. I still keep your picture on the window, where the city lights look soft and blue. Every night the glass reflects a stranger who still whispers quietly for you. I hear your footsteps in the hallway, though I know the door won't move again. Somewhere you are breathing easy while I'm learning how to bend. Every promise that you held me with still echoes in my chest tonight. But your love has crossed the distance I can't follow through the night. My love's still here in the silence, beating where your heart once stayed. I was holding on to forever while you slowly slipped away. Every dream we ever whispered drifts like smoke across Your sweater still smells like winter, and the coffee that you liked. I keep reaching for your shoulder every lonely, sleepless night. All the laughter in the kitchen, all the songs we used to play. Now the walls just hold the echoes of the love that went away. I keep searching through the quiet for a reason I can trust. How a love that felt like heaven turned to memories and dust. My love's still here in the silence, calling out into the dark. I was building us a lifetime, you were tearing us apart. Every dream we ever whispered falls like rain across the sky, and my love is still here waiting, even after your goodbye. Soft whispers in the midnight air, your shadow moves through empty rooms. Gentle harmonies surround the space where I forever used to bloom. My love still here in the silence, rising higher through the pain. Every tear becomes a fire, every heartbeat says your name. I was loving you forever, even when you walked away. Now my love is still here shining, though you'll never look my way. The night slowly closes around me, soft echoes fade into the blue. My love is still here breathing, even without you. I left the window open, like you might walk back in. The night air feels like questions on my quiet skin. Your shadow still remembers the place you used to stand, but the warmth you left behind me slipped out of my hands. You said forever softly, like it would never end, but somewhere in the silence you stopped saying it again. Now the distance you chose is growing like a river through my chest. I was holding on to forever while you were letting go of us. Every heartbeat keeps calling for the love you left behind, but the distance you chose between us keeps widening inside. The hallway light is fading, like the look you used to give, and every little memory is a place I still live. I tried to read the quiet in the way you held my hand, but I never saw the leaving hidden in your plans. I keep tracing all the moments where your heart slipped away. How a love that felt so endless turned to something you couldn't stay. Now the distance you chose is the distance you chose between us keeps widening inside. Whisper harmonies in the dark tonight, soft echoes of your name. Every dream still reaches for you, but nothing feels the same. And the distance you chose keeps burning like a star I cannot reach. I was loving you in silence while you slipped beyond my speech. Yeah, every promise keeps breaking in the quiet of goodbye. And the distance you chose between us is the reason that I home breathe slowly through the empty room tonight. And the distance you chose is all that's left of our life. I still remember your quiet breathing in the darkness next to mine. Every promise felt like forever, every touch a fragile sign. Now the window holds your absence like a ghost against the night. And the words we used to whisper fade like shadows in the light. I keep listening for your footsteps in the silence of the hall, but the love you once were holding doesn't answer when I call. You're the promise you once gave me, that the night is slowly lost. I believe in every heartbeat, never knowing what it cost. Now the space where you once loved me echoes louder every day. And the promise you abandoned is the part that chose to stay. Your reflection lives in fragments in the corners of my mind. Little moments still repeating like a song I can't rewind. I was holding on to forever like a fragile burning flame, while your heart was slowly drifting somewhere far beyond my name. I keep searching through the quiet for the love I thought was real, but the distance in your silence tells me more than words can feel. You're the promise you once gave me, that the night is slowly lost. I believed in every heartbeat, never knowing what it cost. Now the space where you once loved me echoes louder every day. And the promise you abandoned is the part that chose to stay. Soft whispers in the dark tonight, gentle harmonies behind. Every memory still breathing in the corners of my mind. You're the promise I was holding, even when you walked away. Every dream we built together slowly turning into gray. Now the echo of your leaving is the only thing that stays, and the promise you once gave me still lives quietly in the pain. The room is breathing slowly, every shadow knows your name, and the promise you abandoned whispers softly through the rain. Still leave the hole and light on, like you might forget your way. Your jacket's on the chair beside me, where your shadow used to stay. I hear it clap between the heartbeats. Every second feels too loud. There's a silence inside this apartment that your voice once wrapped around. You used to say forever softly, like a promise in the dark. Now your love is just a distance stretching slowly through my heart. And these tears you missed keep falling long after you walked away. Every night the quiet calls you, but you never hear my name. I was holding every memory like a light that wouldn't die, while your love was slowly leaving right in front of my eyes. I remember how you felt me when the world felt cold and white. Now the space between our breathing feels like oceans every night. There's 1,000 little moments still alive inside my chest, but you walked into tomorrow and you left me in the rest. I keep tracing all the reasons, trying hard to understand how a heart that once was mine slid so gently from my hands. And these ties you missed keep falling long after you walked away. Every night the quiet calls you, but you never hear my name. I was holding every memory like a light that wouldn't die, while your love was slowly leaving right in front of my eyes. Soft whispers in the dark tonight, harmonies floating behind. I still feel your ghost beside me in the corners of my mind. And these tears you missed keep falling through the silence you became. Every dream I tried believing burns like fire in the rain. I was loving you forever, even as you said goodbye. Now the echo of your leaving is the only thing that's mine. The room is breathing slowly, every shadow knows your name. still hear your footsteps fading through the quiet of the hall. Every picture on the table knows the way we used to fall. I still whisper to your absence, like you might still hear my voice, but your love had left the doorway long before I had a choice. I kept holding every promise like a light against the dark, but forever turned to distance when you slowly left my heart. And the way you love ended still echoes through my chest tonight. Every memory is breaking like a star without its light. I was standing in the silence where your love used to remain, while the future you were chasing left me drowning in the rain. Your side of the bed is colder. Every night I close my eyes, there's 1,000 unfinished stories in the space between goodbyes. I remember how you looked at me like I was your only sky. Now your eyes belong to somewhere far beyond where I still cry. I keep searching for the moment where your heart began to drift. How a love that felt like heaven became something I can't face. How still echoes through my chest tonight. Every memory is breaking like a star without its light. I was standing in the silence where your love used to remain, while the future you were chasing left me drowning in the rain. Soft echoes in the midnight, your name inside my mind. I'm still reaching through the shadows for a love I couldn't still burns inside my soul tonight. Every dream we ever whispered fading slowly out of sight. I was loving you forever, even as you walked away. Now the echo of your leaving is the only thing that stays. The night keeps getting quieter, every heartbeat feels the same. And the way love ended still remembers your name. I still keep the light on in the hallway, even though you're never coming home. Your coffee cup is where you left it, like the night you said you felt alone. I replay every word you whispered, searching for the moment love went wrong. But all I hear is quiet breathing in the place where you used to belong. I try to be enough for you, but somehow I was just the past. Now I'm learning how to breathe in the silence that you made. Every memory cuts deeper, every promise slowly fades. You walked out without a warning, left my heart out in the rain, and I'm crying to the darkness, calling out your name. Your jacket still beside my window, smelling like the nights we used to share. I tried sleeping with the TV, just to feel like someone's there. And the city keeps on moving while my world is standing still. Every street light holds a shadow of the love we couldn't heal. I try to hold the pieces close, but broken hearts still fall apart. Now I'm learning how to breathe in the silence that you made. Every memory cuts deeper, every promise slowly fades. You walked out without a warning, left my heart out in the rain, and I'm crying to the darkness, calling out your name. Maybe love was just a moment that we held too tight to keep. Maybe I was only dreaming while you slowly fell asleep, but I still feel your arms around me. Every lonely night I stay, and the truth I keep on whispering is you're never far away. Now I'm screaming through the silence that your goodbye left behind. Every heartbeat still remembers every second you were mine. If love dies without a reason, why does mine refuse to fade? I'm still lost inside the silence that you made. And the night keeps getting colder, but your echo still remains in the silence you created. I still whisper your name. I still hear the heart we breathe in after midnight when it's quiet. Every step inside the silence feels like something I can't Picture in the window light looks softer than before, like a memory learning slowly how to close a broken door. I kept every little promise folded deep inside my chest, while your heart was slowly drifting somewhere I could never reach. Your love moved on without me, like the tide leaving the shore. I was standing in the water, waiting for you just once more. All the dreams I kept believing felt like rain into the dark, and the echo of your leaving still is beating in my heart. I can feel the ghost of laughter in the corners of this room, like a song we never finished, still repeating in the gloom. Every night I try forgetting, every morning proves me wrong, because loving you forever was the only thing I knew. I kept hoping time would heal it like the stories people say, but the truth inside the quiet is you slowly walked away. Your love moved on without me, like the tide leaving the shore. I was standing in the water, waiting for you just once more. All the dreams I kept believing felt like rain into the dark, and the echo of your leaving still is beating in my heart. Soft whispers in the shadows, gentle voices in the air. I still feel your distant breathing, like a prayer that's never there. Your love moved on without me, like the night turned into dawn. I was holding every moment long after you were gone. Now the sky above my memories burns with everything we were, and the echo of your leaving is the only thing that stays, the only thing that stays. The room falls back to silence, and your memory remains like a fading distant heartbeat in the rain. I found your sweater in the hallway where you left it months ago, and suddenly the room remembered things I tried not to know. The quiet feels a little heavier every time the night comes in, like your shadow's still beside me, but your heart is somewhere else again. I keep whispering your name, like it might still reach your side, but the distance in your silence tells me something slowly died. Your memory remains in the corners of my breathing, in the songs I cannot finish, in the nights that keep repeating. I was holding on to forever while you slipped beyond my view. Now the only thing still living is the love I had photograph of us. Every streetlight looks familiar, but your voice is never close. There are footsteps in the silence every time I close my eyes, like the past is still returning, just to say our last goodbye. I keep searching through the echoes for the warmth I used to know, but your heart has found the distance that my love can't seem to follow. Your memory remains in the quiet of the evening, in the dreams that break around me. Every time I start believing I was loving you forever, while you drifted out of view. Now the only thing still living is the love I had for you. Whispers in the dark tonight, soft harmonies surround. Every breath still feels your presence, even though you're not around. Your memory remains like the fire softly burning through the tears that keep on falling. Every night your heart stops hurting. I was giving you